Hi, New Hampshire Gives is almost here, and I wanted to just do a quick screen share to show you some things that I think are important for you to do before the day comes. So I am on the New Hampshire Center for Nonprofits profile page as an admin. I have it in edit mode, so that's green up there. And I just want to show you a couple of things. There is a option here to turn on or off the fundraise button. If you don't want people to be able to sign up to be peer-to-peer fundraisers for you, you can turn it off. Not saying I recommend that. I'm just saying that that's what that button's for. The thing that's really important though is this little option for your metrics. So many of you may have it set to calculate over all time. So this is showing you the total that you've raised ever. So this goes back to the GiveGab days. Um, if this is your first year doing it, it doesn't matter because you don't have any previous donations. But if you do have previous donations, I would calculate from a specific date. And I would make that 2026, June 9th at 5 o'clock p.m. That is when donations will start. And if you save on that, you can see it goes back to 0 and 0. You can actually set it for tomorrow. It's just anything after last year's New Hampshire Gives so that you're starting with a 0. It'll represent to your donors exactly what you've raised this year. You can choose to include offline donations or exclude them. This is your matching funds. So if you have secured matching funds and you want those funds to show up in your total, check this box. Your matching funds will not show up in your totals on the leaderboards. So that will be a discrepancy from what's on the leaderboard versus what's showing up on your profile. But it's a good idea to have it turned on for your page. You can choose just to show the amount raised. You can show just the donors. We've always had no option and it's always been both. So when you're finished, just click done. And then I wanted to show you one more thing here. I'm just showing you an active page of an organization that is registered. And what I want to draw attention to is just the visual of how this looks. They have 2 live matches. And so there's this little overlay badge on their donate button to tell people there are matches. And then when you go down to the bottom, you see what their matches are and a lot more information about them. So if you have matches set up to start during New Hampshire Gives and they're not showing up on your page because your start time is June 9th at 5 p.m., this is what they will look like when that time comes. They will show up on your page in that way. So back to this one. A couple of other things that I'm just going to call out to do is check your under checkout. Look at your donation form settings. Do you have levels set up? Levels can include an amount and a description, but the description has to be 60 characters or less, so something quick and pithy. And you can see this is kind of what the donor will see. They'll be able to hide their amount, hide their name. They'll be able to choose an amount or choose one of these buttons. And then this is kind of the experience that they'll have giving via credit card. There is also a thank you page. So when the donor has donated to your organization only, they will be redirected to this page. If they filled their cart and gave to multiple organizations, they probably will not see your thank you page. They'll see a generic one. But you have the ability to add custom content here, as well as on your donation receipt. So you can, this is what they will see. If you do not add anything, this is what they will see. But if you add stuff, it will populate in here. I I think that's it. I'll always be like, check your admins, remove anybody who's no longer with your organization. Please clean these up. You don't want anybody to be able to get into your New Hampshire Gives profile. So take a moment to clean those up, and hopefully everybody is excited and ready to go. And we look forward to watching the totals rise on New Hampshire Gives.